Okay.
We're live.
Yep.
And in living color, kind of. Good lordy.
It's been a morning.
I just ran back here because I'm like, oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. I need to turn it on.
Yep.
It was a restroom emergency.
It was. I'm glad you made it.
With 1 minute to go. Like, I can do this in 1 minute. Good morning.
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 Happy September
Third?
3rd?
Yeah.
Third.
Deb's not here. I don't know what episode it is, so that's why it was episode ? I don't know. Deb's not here. She's off to Greenland, Iceland.
Norway.
Greenland,
Nova Scotia.
Iceland, Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's off on another damn freaking cruise somewhere.
The world traveler.
The bitch.
Hi, Sandy. Hi,
The
Dylan.
bitch is off on a 2-week cruise.
Yeah.
Again. And she didn't
Maybe
take that.
we should nickname her Gilligan.
Except hers are not 3-hour tours.
It's
Yeah.
not a 3-hour
No.
tour.
No, not this time. No.
Mrs. Howell.
Yes. Mrs.
Yeah,
Howell.
Mrs. Howell. There
Mrs.
you
Does
go.
that
Howell.
make Gail Mr. Howell? No.
No.
Who does that make Gail then?
Gail is kind of more like Gilligan. Gail is more like Gilligan.
Or
The doc. I mean, but he's like
the skipper guy. The one with the white hair.
Skipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skipper.
Yeah.
Skipper.
I
Yeah.
could see that being Gail.
Yeah. Either way, they're all having a wonderful time.
Oh, Nancy says it's 1:59 if I'm reading that correctly. Thank you. See, our flockers know.
Oh, see, yeah, thanks, Nancy. I just didn't. I literally looked at the clock and went, shit, it's 10 minutes to 10. We were sitting around here eating blueberries, peaches on
And
waffles and chatting. And the next thing I knew, it was 10 minutes to 10. And I went, oh, shit. And I didn't even get anything on Instagram.
We could do a post Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry I missed it. Y'all go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Whatever. We were just having a good old time.
Yeah.
And then I started coughing and I thought I was going to pee my pants if I coughed too hard. So that's why I had to run to the ladies'
I'm
room.
so happy you made it.
And I did make it.
I wonder if Eliza's camping. Good morning from Lake Murfreesboro State Park, Illinois.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then Jenny from
Delaware.
you're on the beach.
Oh,
Bethany
man.
Beach.
On the beach watching knitting.
Wow.
Good for you.
Yeah, really. Nice. Nice.
I picked back up my green because I need to get this guy done
Uh-huh.
so I can have an FO at some point in time for you guys, for fuck's sake.
I don't think I'm going to have an FO for a long
I have an
time.
FO.
You do?
I do.
She's got an FO.
Well, minus the ends being woven in. It's
and
an FO.
that doesn't stand for fuck off. That's what my dad thought it stood for. My dad was like, he commented on one of my posts a long time ago. He was like, why are you saying this is fuck off? When I did it, Dad, it's a finished object.
Well,
But you understand where I get my
it's
yep.
fucked up.
it's fucking off. It's fucking off the needles. Finally.
Yeah.
It should be FOF.
FO.
Fucking off finally.
Who else is on?
Oh my
'Cause I
goodness.
Sandy's knitting some socks. Camping
Yay.
and knitting. All right.
Camping and knitting. Oh, I love you.
We should,
Take me with you next
right?
time.
I would love to go camping and knitting.
No.
Not tent camp. I don't think I could do tent camping.
Glamping?
anymore.
You want glamping?
Yeah, I want a
I'm
holiday
just too
in.
old to do tent camping now to get down
Now-
on the ground.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I want
Tried to
the
get
Blue
a-
Hilton boys. We had the Blue Hilton boys next to us. They constructed a cabin out of PVC pipe
Yeah, we need
and
them.
blue tarp, and then they had bunk beds and a coal heater. Yeah, they were fantastic, and we need them to construct us a little cabin on a.
Yeah. And if our beds were up a little, just a little.
Yeah.
So I could crawl out without
Yes.
falling on my face.
I'm actually.
Roll it over.
I love that, Sandy. I love that you're camping. I think that's fantastic.
We'll have a good time.
All
I-
right.
Yeah. What you got? What's it called?
This is the Close to You shawl.
It's
Oh my
so
gosh, look at
pretty.
this.
Very pretty.
It's in
And
mine and Sue's colors.
And it's blocked and has
It's
a nice
blocked.
little
Yeah.
Usland smell.
Lavender.
Yeah.
We were just talking
We were
about
just
lavender.
talking about lavender
Yeah, we
too.
were.
I love this.
That's so
I
pretty.
love this edge. Look at this edge.
And I dyed the yarn myself. So I made that one of a kind-ish.
it's a
colorway.
one of a kind.
It's a Carly
Isn't
kind.
that just a fun edge? I love
It
it.
is. It's very pretty.
I did cheat
Love it.
though. I didn't do it. Wanted a stupid Pico bind off, and I
like how
just
she's
did that one shawl that had the stupid Pico bind off for forever. So I did an I-cord instead on this.
And it
edge.
looks good.
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I think it's totally fine.
It
This
is.
edge I did I-cord. No Picos.
No Pico.
And I think that's
The only Pico I want is on my taco.
de gallo.
Yeah.
De gallo, please. The pico de gallo. No puns.
No pun intended.
No, yeah. No applause.
Oh, next time I go to Mountain State Park near Indy. That's not too far from us.
No, it's not.
You should swing over on Sunday
Or
and go
let us-
live with us.
Yeah, or let us know and
Yeah, just email me when you're going to be close. Email flockaroundthetable@gmail.com
Mhm.
and we can see if we can.
meet up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come and camp with you. I'll spend the day with you and
Right?
knit.
We'll come sit by the campfire.
Sit by the campfire?
and knit,
Absolutely. I am down with that.
crash the party.
I'll even bring my own chair, I promise.
Yep. I'll bring my own chair. I even have a cool new
Do it. It's
uh
please send an email. We will come down
Yes.
and
Yeah. You
I have a
guys.
new cool s'more stick too. It's you just flick it and it flips your marshmallow over.
Oh.
So you can get all the sides of your marshmallow. It flips it.
Oh my gosh. What will they think of next?
It looks like a fishing pole.
oh my
Like
god.
it has like the handle like a fishing pole and everything.
Oh my
and you
God.
go, "Boop," and it flips it over.
See what you're missing out on? I would never.
That would be part of
I
our
go out
glamping
in the-
setup.
I go out and get a
Stick.
stick.
I couldn't pass it up because I got my parents one too, since my dad fishes all the time. And I was like, well, we have to get one too.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And when she showed me, I didn't even know it did the little flippy thing till we were checking out. And she's like, here, let me show you. So she unboxes it, shows us, and like then she puts it, you know how things never go back the same way again.
That's true.
She got it back in the little packaging, just like brand new. I was like, you've done this a time or two.
yeah, when you're a mom, you do get
Yeah.
things back into the packaging the way it's
One way or another.
meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the name of that shawl again?
Close to you.
Close to you.
It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I've done it twice now. It takes one skein of fingering.
it's a perfect stash buster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
total.
Get rid of those ones gainers.
Yeah. You know, you find that one skein of yarn that you just fall in love with, like this one that I'm knitting with right now. Fell in love with it. It's lace weight.
Oh my gosh, I love these colors.
Had
no
Check these
clue.
colors out.
Fall
Oh, it's like
colors.
so regal-ish. It's I love these. It's like a tealy blue, a rust color, an ochre color. Oh, I love that.
Fall.
It's pretty.
Totally fall.
So will
This
you
is
have
what
that
I-
done by next week?
Yeah, right. No, this is lace weight, folks. This is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh my goodness, but this is fun.
Oops.
Oh,
It didn't
have a
make it in
little
the
bit of
coffee.
No, it didn't make it in the coffee.
That's all right if it did.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. I like how it kind of pulled down here a little bit.
Yeah, and it's starting to pool at the top some too. So that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
It's pretty, isn't it?
I can't tell
Totally.
you what the yarn is. I have no idea. I don't think it's inside there.
It's not inside no more,
Nope.
I bought it like
but it's lace.
probably 11 years ago.
Oh, so
Oh,
It's been in the
your
stash for-
Yeah,
it's been you've been staring at it, waiting
because
for the
it's
right
so
thing.
pretty.
It
Right,
is.
you've just been
And
waiting for the
So
right
it's
thing.
becoming. This is another free pattern. Less is more.
Less
Shawl.
Less is more shawl by
Manel.
Maanel on Ravelry.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
They did it in sock. I'm doing it in lace.
I will.
But they said light wearing on it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to see what that ends up looking like after it's washed and blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty.
someday.
Someday.
There's a lot left on here.
There is
Yeah,
a lot.
there's a lot.
It'll be a nice shawl though.
And
It will
I've
be.
done a lot.
Well, but like
But
you
it
said,
doesn't look like a lot.
but you've made some good progress on it.
Yeah. It's been, at the beginning, it was ripped out twice. So.
Mm.
And you're almost done with your muscle.
No,
group.
I'm not. I measured it the other day.
What, we said 4 more inches?
Yeah, I got 4 more inches and then the decrease.
But to me, that's almost done.
I get that. That's almost done.
I think when you get to the decrease, to me, that would be almost done.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Well, at least you're halfway finished.
Oh, I'm more than halfway
3
finished.
quarters?
I might pull out one of them that I know fits my head really well with the flip over.
Mm.
If you guys doing muscle burks, I think I've been repeating 19 inches so many times that I may be convincing myself of that 19 inches. You guys tell me, what do you do? If you want your muscle work to flip, so you'd end up having 4 layers over your ear.
That would be warm.
How many inches do I need before I start doing the decrease? I've said 19 inches so often that I think that's
That's what it should be.
what I've been doing, but I think I
Yeah,
need.
but you got to remember, you got less hair now.
This is really for a bigger head than mine, so it's
Oh.
for like Jamie
So
or
their
his
hair
dad.
helps.
Jamie has no hair.
No, when you put it on your head, it
Oh,
helps
yeah.
to be their size.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to pull out one. I know I've made a couple for myself
Mhm.
that have been too short, and I haven't been able to flip them.
Okay. All right. So if you pull it out and measure before you get to the decrease,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
see how many inches you really need.
And she's using the inside of her Musselberg as like
Oh,
a yarn bag.
Yeah.
It's my yarn bag.
great.
My yarn stays
It's
down
great,
in the
yeah.
bottom of it, and I just pull out what I need.
I love
19. See, Colleen says 19 inches too. I
Okay.
just
it.
didn't.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna pull out one, but I trust you too, Colleen. I just didn't trust myself. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Colleen, are you getting on the water today?
She's already been on the
Oh,
water.
you've already been on the
Oh,
water.
I'm sure
Okay.
she's
back
already been-
home.
She's back home and
Home.
already taking a nap. I'm
All
sure.
right. Sandy says 19.
Sandy
too.
says 19 inches too. So
Okay.
all right,
That's why 19 stuck in your
that's
neck.
why 19 stuck in my. So I have 4 more inches to go before my decrease.
Well, let's go, Speedy Knitter. Oh, wait. If Leah was doing it, it'd be done like by the time this podcast was over.
That's true.
At least by lunchtime,
Yeah.
she'd be weaving in her ends
Yeah.
before lunch.
Yeah. She's so
She's
fast.
so
And
fast.
she's so accurate. And
She could
she's-
probably win.
I mean, she's just good.
she
She's
could probably
just
win a
good.
speed knitting.
Well, there is the gal that. What was her name?
Julie.
Julie.
Yeah, she knits some of the most beautiful stuff.
Yes, she does.
But then also, these would be faster if I would just knit continental.
I can't do that. I'm just so used to doing it the other way that I can't get my left finger to go with the stitches.
Well, I can do that because I'm a crocheter, and actually the muscle
Ooh.
bursts I should do this way because, good gracious gravy, it's all knitting.
Yeah.
It's the purl that really
Gets
screws
you.
with my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Colleen says nope, rowing machine test today with a pukey face. I don't know what a rowing machine test is, but it doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like work.
Mm.
Sounds like something I don't think I would want to do.
I mean, I like rowing on a rowing machine, but not for a test. I would fail.
Oh, well. Yeah.
I would fail any physical fitness test right
well,
now.
I would too.
Me too.
So we're all in agreement on that.
Yep.
Unless like it was knitting.
Knitting?
Knitting I can do.
Yeah.
crochet. I can do
Yes,
that.
you can.
Did you see the green thing that I started?
Mm-mm.
The what?
The green thing that I started in crochet.
No.
I'll show it to you
Oh,
later.
I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw one little patch
Yeah.
that you had finished.
I just started it, and I literally I went, huh? Like it didn't make any sense. I showed it to Marsha, and I'm like, Marsha, does this make any sense? And she's like, after she tried it 2 or 3 times, she was like, no, this is written wrong. This does not work. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Oh, 5,000 meters as fast as possible. No, thank you. You can have they can have their rowing test. Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you, though.
Mhm.
We can be proud of you for doing it.
Yeah.
All right, what you got, girl? What you got sitting in front of
She's
you?
got a test. Well,
I
she has
know
some,
you
I
have
a
more than
ton.
I do.
She has some. She has more.
Because okay, so for those of you that don't know, I don't know if we've said it on here at one point, but I went to Alaska about 3 weeks before these guys
On the
exact same cruise.
the exact same cruise on the same ship.
So I think we
Hers was
had
a family trip.
Yeah.
Hers was
the,
a family.
the
trip.
in-law family trip. I think we had a different cruise director. You didn't have a female for your cruise director, did you?
No, we had the most flamboyant man ever, and he was fantastic. I can't remember his name.
I can't either. But
He
he
was-
was great.
He was
He was great.
awesome.
Ours was amazing too, but she was leaving to go back on vacation. She was getting her 2 months off, and I couldn't
Oh.
remember if it was before you all.
Yeah.
So clearly it was.
Probably.
Mhm.
But she taught Zumba classes and everything, like on the ship.
Oh,
Well,
she
our
was-
guy was like the commentator for a lot of the shows in
Oh,
the
yeah.
theater.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He was
Yeah.
fantastic.
He did his singing debut.
Mhm.
You weren't with it. Was just Tori and I. We went to go see the cabaret.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
one was good.
I went to go see the cabaret, and he did his singing debut. It was video recorded, so they put it up on the big screen. But it was so hysterical. I was dying laughing.
Did you all go see The Magician?
Uh-uh.
I did not, but I heard about it.
Okay, so The Magician on the ship, Jessica Jane. If you have a chance to go see her, she's touring starting next week, I believe, with the Foolers. So this is Penn and Teller's, the show The Foolers, where they try to fool Penn and Teller. She's starting that tour with them, and I'm going to see them September 24th down in Brown County.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like she was so good, swallowing razor blades, hanging from the ceiling and getting out of a straitjacket, just everything. Anyway, so I kept sending pictures.
I heard she did a lot of history of
She does Houdini.
history of
Yeah,
magic.
She grew up. Her mom was a magician's assistant growing up,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and her dad creates the different illusions and things like
Awesome.
that. So she grew up in this like whole history of
Right.
different things. So she is just a wealth of knowledge and super. I mean, just I fell in love with her. Like if I could date her, I would. Like, she ran into her at a brewery off the ship. So kind, so kind. Took a picture with. I mean, just one of those people that you get fame, but you're still not kind.
Yeah,
And
right.
some people get fame and they turn into assholes.
Give it
I
a.
feel
A good majority.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think a good majority do.
She's not that way. She's amazing.
Okay.
As were a lot of the other people on the ship too. But
Oh, yeah.
Joe and I always, when we go on a cruise, we say, who do we want to take home with us from the
From
the
cruise.
ship, right?
Yeah.
So if I had to pick like staff, it would have been a chef
Oh, absolutely.
and our room attendant.
Oh,
Zool.
yeah. Ours was great.
Zool was amazing.
Did you have Martin?
I don't know who our room attendant
Oh,
was. We
we
never
had
got a
Martin.
card, and
Oh.
I'm sorry. No, Zool
Well,
was
I'm
like
thinking
everywhere.
you probably did have Martin.
it
since
was
we were
probably
only
Martin, but I didn't. have a-
6.
yeah, but I never got a card or anything.
Oh no, we talked to Zool. We became friends with Zool. So I need someone to come home and cook for me, and I need someone to come home and clean for me, to tidy up after me, is what I decided.
Hannah, the art gal,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hannah.
I would bring her home, and bundle her up and put her in my guest bedroom,
She could change out your art all the time. for you.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, she was good.
And
Tori bought some art from her.
Tori did
Oh,
get some
nice.
art.
So you get to take 2 people. Who else are you? Aunt Hannah and
The cruise director.
the cruise director.
The cruise director.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can cook myself, and I don't need a room attendant.
Karen, who are you taking?
I
home
would
with you?
definitely pick a chef for sure, and then probably Martin,
Martin.
Because you do want the room attendant.
I
Yeah.
know.
I need someone to tidy up after me.
Yeah, it gets old after a while.
Like I can do the laundry and stuff,
oh, I hate doing
but then
laundry.
I can do it. I just don't want to fold it and put it away. And I know Zool would do that for me.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
do any of it.
I'm fine with washing and drying, putting it in the washer and putting it in the dryer.
Uh-huh.
It's just folding it and putting it away.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the ass.
It can
It
just
sure
put-
is.
There's many times I'm like, Joe, close the curtains. I need to get to the dryer.
Not the laundry basket. The
No, the
dryer.
dryer. The
Yeah.
dryer.
Yeah.
See, that's where my house is fantastic because, well, one, I have many of you that have been here, I have silhouette blind or silhouette shades.
Right.
So I get natural light in
You do.
all day long.
Mhm.
But I'm also one level, and so I never have them open. Rarely do I have my blinds open.
Yeah.
So
You don't need to.
I don't need to, right?
Yeah.
And nobody can see in, so
That's even
Yeah, that's
nicer.
nice. That's
yep,
nice.
I can walk around my house naked, no problem.
Yeah. No, I'm
Um,
hollering, Joe, shut the curtains. We live in a condo, so neighbors are super close. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like right on top of you, kind of.
You're,
Okay.
You're almost done with.
I'm
this.
almost done
Yeah.
with that one.
All right, sorry. That's
Sorry,
the story
we-
of us going on the same cruise.
On
2
the
weeks
same
apart.
cruise, 2 or 3 weeks
Um,
apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what Miss Karen got
Yeah.
when she was yarn shopping.
I got this in I think Juno. Yep, Juno.
Oh, but you know, my color and her color.
Yeah,
what
there you
the
go.
heck?
It's like they got married
Right.
and they're gonna have a baby.
Tonal
Oh.
pink and tonal teal.
Yeah.
From
I don't know.
They're Northern Bee yarn.
Northern Bee Yarn. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Or
is
one of
this
a
one?
kind. I don't know.
Beauty School Dropout.
Ooh, a reference
I
to Greece.
love that.
Yeah.
Beauty School Dropout. And this one is, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
called
know if it's
sock.
got. I don't
It's
know.
called Sock.
It's called
Yeah.
sock.
Literally, it's called Sock.
Because that's in the same place. Oh no, it would have been written right down here, right?
Yeah. I don't think there's one on there.
No, I don't think so.
There isn't,
Okay.
but it's a tonal teal.
yeah.
I think those together would be really good.
Okay, so you just gave me an idea. Okay, thanks. Put those two together. And then that I got in Catch a Can.
Oh, a catch can.
So
Catch a can, catch a can.
of course it's blue.
Ice Glacier.
Glacier, yeah. That, yep.
So yeah. That
It needs to have little speckles of brown in it.
Yeah,
Tori and I were talking about that. It looked like whipped cream on the top of your
it does.
coffee with sprinkles of
It's all the silt.
yeah.
Glacier
But I
silt.
think it is
Yeah.
blowing off of the mountains onto it too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I'll let you
we
know how
thought
the
it looked like
mountaintops are in May.
yeah. We thought it looked like cinnamon sprinkles on top of the
Yep.
glacier with
Yeah.
chocolate drizzles.
Yep.
We're like our glacier sommelier.
Well, you got a bigger bag than I did.
I bought a lot more than you did.
Well, that's true. I was actually good. That was good for me.
I was
You-
not.
You were good.
I was.
You
So,
were good.
I was
Yeah.
not.
She wasn't.
No, well, that's
But-
Well, I was good to the stores.
Yes.
There you
I
go.
was good to they took all my money.
That's
They
okay.
took it all. They were like, "Yes, ma'am. We'll take your money."
So I don't remember. I went to a yarn store. I'll tell you the names of them in a minute, but I went to one in Ketchikan, Juneau, and Skagway. Like I went in every Canadian port. Not Canadian. Alaskan.
Alaskan. Alaskan.
That was our
port.
last pit stop.
I did not go to a yarn store in Canada.
How come?
I didn't have time, I guess.
Okay.
Well, you get in there at like
You
5
get it-
p.m. Like
Oh, the
You
stores
get in
are
late.
closed,
Yeah, you get in late.
so. This is one of the glacier parks. This is Glacier Bay. It's a kit from the National Parks book.
Cool.
So they've got it all done up for you. They even have a little tag, like a leather tag.
There's
in
a
it.
little leather tag right down
This
in
is
there.
Glacier Bay that you sew on it, I guess.
Oh, I didn't see the tag before.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, it is.
I also went, those of you that may like fabric or sewing too, I went to the quilt store.
Oh,
These
this
are
one
amazing.
blows me away, guys.
It says Alaska.
It
on
says Alaska on it. It's so gorgeous. Like, I don't know, that's like ice cubey wash.
I don't know.
And these
but
are
I love
supposed to be
that one
Northern
too.
Lights.
And definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so is this one, a different version
Yeah,
of it.
different version of it.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
And
For the
those-
fabric lovers out there, these are fantastic.
That was from the Russian Tailor's Quilt Alaska.
it's beautiful.
Quilt Alaska.
I just love this one.
I think that's your favorite one, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
This one is called Stormy Seas from Raven Frog Fibers from Sitka, Alaska.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like is this DK?
I don't know.
It's not fingering.
Yeah,
But it is gray, blue, cream. Oh,
Does it
everything.
say?
Does it say? Does it say? Will not felt. It doesn't. It's 8 ounces, which is 550 yards. You converter people out there, tell us if that's DK. Seems like it's a little thick for fingering.
This one is called. Who knows? This one's like Karen's. It
Yeah.
doesn't have a name on it.
Soft socks.
But this was from Changing Tides in Juneau.
Pretty.
Those are mine and Sue's colors.
Yeah,
Maybe show that.
hot pink.
Yep.
It doesn't really show on there, but it's.
It doesn't.
hot.
Mm-mm.
Hot pink to purples, light pinks.
Pretty.
This one is from Aurora Yarns of Alaska. It's called Wild Boreal. And my husband bought this one for me.
Okay, there has to be something else in here.
It's 100.
Oh, yeah. It's superwash merino, 20% cashmere, and 10% silk. He knows you.
Yeah, too well.
I think he told the yarn ladies what my favorite color was, and that's what they went with.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not.
I'm not mad at it at all.
This one is called Northern Lights. It's by that robin's nest that Doug talked about last week. So made in Alaska or dyed in Alaska.
Dyed.
And it's got little
Nubbies.
Tweety nubbies in
I
it.
love that.
That's pretty. I like that green.
It's kind of
and I like-
cool, and it has little, yeah.
So that's probably going to be a one something to make it beautiful. This one I know for sure is from the yarn store in Ketchikan. From Fabulous Fiber. It's an exclusive. If you look out the window in their shop, there's a creek. And if you hold that up to the window, it's like identical to the colors of the creek. Like so close to it.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, and then
There's more.
She
This
just
is like
keeps
Mary
pulling out.
Poppins' bag.
it
So
is.
this was my quivet from
Oh,
Ketchikan.
it's pretty.
You had to get some from every shop too, didn't you?
Amen, sister. That one's from Skagway.
I like that blue.
So brown, and then this one is, I don't know what color blue you call that.
Mm.
Ocean blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know. Then in Juneau, at Roving, yeah, before I attempt, because these are pricey.
Yes.
So that is going to take some time before I do that. And then they gave me like patterns and stuff.
Oh, well, good. They should.
They gave me one for a quivet scarf. It just takes one ball of it, and a quivet cowl.
Oh, you know what? That's the cowl I got for I think for Colleen for her yarn that I
Yeah.
got her.
And
Yeah.
then they also gave me a traveling stitch cowl. So they gave me 3 different
Oh.
patterns.
Well, can I see the traveling one?
You can take a look at all
Okay.
of them. So Aurora Yarns is the one in Skagway.
Yeah.
You can order online.
I didn't go into Skagway. I kind of sat back that day.
And then Changing Tides was the one in Juneau.
Right.
And then Fabulous Fiber Arts is the one in Ketchikan.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we were.
So, and since I was there first, I had forewarned all of the yarn shops that these ladies were coming and to watch out for their shenanigans.
We don't do any shenanigans.
Bullshit.
She knows us really well.
I partake in the shenanigans when I'm with them, but I was on a family trip, so
Well,
there wasn't as much shenaniganing. Shenaniganing?
We didn't really do much
No, we
shenanigans.
didn't. We didn't.
I think
thought
the
we
most
were pretty calm.
our most shenanigans were on the duck tour.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
I wish you had had the same hosts or tour guides or whatever that I had, but you didn't, so that's fine.
Oh, Our Lady was hysterical.
She was.
Yeah, our guy was hilarious. I think they have to be. I think it is a requirement. They probably take a hilarious test before they get
Yeah.
hired.
They
Like,
might.
You have to be sarcastic as all get out for this. Okay, so they showed
Was your driver funny too?
He didn't talk a whole
he was a
lot.
little more serious.
Yeah.
Oh no, our driver was hilarious too.
He was a little bit more
What
serious.
did we miss?
Okay.
Virginia said she does 22 inches.
Oh.
Love the colors. Good to see you. It's
For the
cold
yarn
and
that you
raining
bought.
there. Maggie, I want to be where you are if it's cold and at least if it's cold. I'm tired of this hot shit.
Maggie's in South Africa.
Okay, well I'm gonna go there while it's cold.
Cooler.
I'm gonna travel just to find where it's colder, and then move.
Well,
Like
then,
when it gets warmer there, then I'm gonna go.
Go to the colder place
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
yeah. Well, then you
But
should
not-
just be in Alaska.
Not like super cold.
no.
Like 40s to 65.
That's how I want it to be year round.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They showed their fun things. So I'm
After
gonna show
she's
you my
done, I
fun
have
things.
One more fun
Ooh.
thing.
Oh, you do?
That's my box,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
but it's not Alaska related. So
Those are so cute. Those are
Okay.
cool.
starting to sell earrings.
Earrings, guys. There's earrings in my shop now.
Yes.
Hello, come on. It's a little
Little
gnome.
nomies.
It's a little movie.
Okay, I would show you these in earring form, but I sold them yesterday. They went out the door yesterday. The ones that I had made up.
They did. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they sold yesterday. So these ones you can get in earring. They're a little big for stitch markers.
But they wouldn't be too big for a stopper.
They're a little big for stitch markers. It's probably more than an inch, the thing itself.
Yeah.
Any rate, they're up
Mhm.
in earring form on Etsy. Those are the new things this
So
week.
cute. The
But
little
there
just
will be
love
more
those.
earrings going up.
I just love these little gnomes. They're so cute.
Aren't they adorable?
Yes. Yes,
And
they
they're
are.
So they're big,
And they're
but they're
lightweight.
so light.
Very lightweight.
Yeah, she said, well, you said faux leather. I said vegan leather. I described them as faux leather on Etsy because I think they're not real leather, but they look like they're leather.
They do.
I'm trying to get one in my second
And
hole
lightweight.
so you can see what they look like on.
Those are so cute.
Here, I'll just wear these for now.
Yeah.
If I can get this one in on this year,
Adorable.
Well, if not, it's okay. You can wear the one.
I can just wear the one. Yeah, you can just wear the one.
Yeah.
And I guess, if you really want anything that's in my shop as an earring, just put it in the notes and I can do it.
Well, yeah. You can do just about anything for your shop. There, yay! They're in, both of them, and they're so cute.
They kind of go with what you have on.
Yeah, they do.
Kind of, sort of. It's the right color. They're red.
Yeah.
They're red,
Red
and
and
pink.
Yep.
The hat is red and pink, and the backing is stripy.
Yeah.
White stripy.
He's so cute. You got to name him.
Know me.
Know me.
Know me.
All right.
She's-
Sounds good.
At any rate,
She's homies with her Nomi.
that's my shit for this week. I have something else to show you guys and to give you guys,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
but we can
Okay.
do that after.
So, if anyone has heard of the yarn truck adventure, it drives around. I think its name is Ellie. I think the truck's name is Ellie, if I remember correctly. So, even the box.
It's a husband and wife team too, isn't
I
it?
think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's husband and wife team because I've met them.
Yeah.
At Green Castle.
Green Castle.
Green
or
Castle.
in Hoosier Hill.
Or maybe it was Hoosier Hills. Maybe it was Hoosier.
Franklin.
Maybe
I
it
don't
was.
know.
I met him at one of them. They asked me if I
then-
would do stitch markers for him. I said, of course.
So then they're doing states. I don't know if you can read that, but it says Michigan.
So you order a box for a state, and you get.
And they are doing them for when they have like a show or when the truck goes to that state. So I think they're bringing back an Indiana box when they come back to Hoosier Hill.
Oh, good.
Is the rumor on the street? Don't quote me on that.
This is the rumor on the streets as you're traveling.
With Ellie, yeah. Even
Right.
their tissue paper is adorable. It has a little truck on it.
Oh my god,
gosh.
it's so fucking cute. Look at they had their
It's little
tissue
balloons.
paper custom made. Oh my god.
I'm saving the tissue paper just because it's so cute. Like I don't usually ever fold up tissue paper and save it. Like it just goes in the garbage.
Oh yeah.
And so they did Michigan stitch markers. You got the
Look at
mitten
these.
and the UP. They didn't leave out the Upers. Woohoo!
Right.
So I'm originally from Michigan. This is why I'm so excited about this. A Michigan
I love
bag,
that bag.
Look
That
at
bag
that.
is adorable.
with. They gave me a little pin of Ellie.
So
The pin is cute too.
okay, so the bag itself is really cute, and I love the drawstring. But what I'm completely flabbergasted about on this, they have all the things. This is here, the little pocket. It's great. The stitching, the thread,
Rainbow.
the
Rainbow.
thread on the stitching used for the stitching is rainbow, guys.
I didn't even notice the inside of it, Sue. Did you look at the
Well,
inside?
Sue
How color it
notices
is?
everything like
It's
that.
pink. I got one that's pink on the inside.
Of course you did.
Woohoo!
Of course you did.
Okay.
Rainbow stitching, though, that just blows me away.
This one is called Rainbow Over Michigan from Vesper Sock Yarn.
So these are Michigan dyers.
Yes.
So, and they do a yarn for this box club.
And that one's just like your normal 80-20 or 75-25.
Yeah, but I really love it.
80-20.
80-20.
Okay.
Yeah, 400 yards.
This one is 75-25 merino and silk. It's called Third Coast from Up North Yarns.
Look how pretty. Oh, there's your specs in brown.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that could be
There's-
glacier too.
This could be glacier too, but
Michigan doesn't have any glaciers currently.
No,
No.
but they do have.
This is
beautiful-
Ashik wools.
AJHC.
And it's called Silky Sheep. And this one is 50% merino, 50% silk.
Silk.
Uh-uh.
I know. I grabbed this and I went, oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check to make sure it leaves with me.
Ugh.
Luckily, it's not her color.
It's not my color, but I wouldn't
But-
care.
Yeah. It's just the
Yeah,
feel
this
of it.
one is 50% merino, 50% silk. So soft.
It is very soft.
And,
Ooh.
and then I got these chai goo gripper thingies that are
Oh
hearts.
my god, yeah, they're little
And I was
hearts.
cracking up yesterday because I get this box. and-
They're like the jar opener things from your grandma to help you get the jar open, except they're teeny tiny to help you get your interchangeables.
Yeah.
Your interchangeables apart.
So it says there's two pieces in there, right? And I kept there's only one heart in here. I don't understand. I got gypped. I just have one heart. And yesterday, Sue had us over because Jamie was knitting.
No,
So
Jamie
he
was
was
golfing.
golfing.
Jamie was golfing. Pigs were flying if Jamie was knitting.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I pull them apart and I'm like, there are 2 parts.
So
Yeah, they
it's so funny because they were literally just like this.
You could not tell that there was 2 there.
It was like this. And she's like, I just got gypped. I only got 1. And then she's like, wait a minute. No, I did get 2.
Well, I mean, they were stuck together
They
pretty
were very
well.
stuck
They were
together.
very stuck
Yeah.
together.
And now they're not because they've been apart. But
Yeah.
Right.
that's it. More tissue
That's what
paper.
comes in the box.
And tissue paper.
Yep. More
And tissue paper.
Everything was wrapped super well. Each skein of yarn was individually
wrapped.
wrapped. Like it was put together so well. I will order another one.
Oh, when you find out when the Indiana one comes, for
I will
sure.
let you know.
Yeah.
I may have to let people know when other states come available because you guys are not all from here. So
I know.
right.
That's true. And yeah, I love that pin. That pin is really cute.
I bet you could order just the pin on their website.
Probably. And they're, what are they called again?
Yarn Adventure Truck.
Okay.
Yarn Adventure
Adventure.
Truck.com.
You got some nice
I was
yarn in there,
Just trying to
Carly.
look to see where they shipped it from.
What?
What state were they at?
Arkansas,
Okay.
Arkansas.
right? AR.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never been to Arkansas.
Me either.
I think I'm down now to Maine.
That you haven't been to?
I've
And
never-
Montana.
That's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
You lived in Minnesota. How did you not traverse super far all the way across to Montana?
Because it's
Super far all the way
'Cause-
across.
super far all the way across fucking the Dakotas. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's across the
only-
Badlands.
I was there because we went to Idaho. We went to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And that's in like the skinny part of Idaho.
Okay.
And so we went over into Montana and did a bicycle trip on an old train track. It's all downhill.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I haven't been on a bike for years. I don't even know if I still know how to ride it.
You really didn't have to know how to ride it except for in one part.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as long as you could
You just have to stay upright.
You could coast on it as long as you could stay upright. You could coast downhill. The only part there was like I think it's a 2-mile tunnel. And maybe it's not that long, but it was a really long tunnel that you had to bike through to start the.
Oh, okay.
And then they pick you up in a bus at the bottom, drive you back to the top, but the bus doesn't go through that tunnel, so then you have to bike back through the tunnel to the start. You could walk it. I mean, you
Right.
could walk.
Yeah.
Not uphill.
The tunnel wasn't really uphill.
Okay.
That was pretty flat.
All right.
And then you started the downhill part of it. But when you haven't been on a bike for
A
many
long time.
moon, bike seats are uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
They
So
have a
you
sore
get all the way
bottom.
to the bottom and you don't realize how sore your butt is because you've just been on the bike.
Yeah.
You sit on the bus and then your butt realizes it's sore. And then they tell you to get back on the bike to go through that tunnel.
It's like you're
My-
kidding.
My butt was saying, "Lady, you're nuts. You are not sitting back on that." But that was the worst part of it. Was that very end piece for me. I walked a lot of it back.
To be young again.
to be
I was on a
young
high
again.
school trip. I was the adult leader, so I was not super young, but all the kids were waiting for me at the end. They cheered when I got back through the tunnel.
Oh, yay.
Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts.
And one of our girls fell and crashed her bike in the tunnel at the very
no.
beginning because they have little gutters on the edge for the water.
Oh, yeah.
And they told us, stay in the middle. Do not go towards the edge. And somehow
did.
she ended up at the edge.
Uh-oh.
Scraped to all get out. Luckily, there was a little waterfall right there. So it was clean running water. So we got her all washed up. And she did that whole trip after being like, and her
Bless her
mom,
heart.
before we left Indiana, said, make sure my baby doesn't get hurt. Make sure she comes back whole.
Well, she came back
Well,
whole.
she did.
So when we got back, I said, she just has a few new marks on her. She's whole.
Yeah, well, she's unique now. She
Yeah,
has
she
her own
is.
special marks on her.
Yes, she does.
Mhm. This one is yours because
Yep.
Because of
And
the
I
markings.
said, this showed she is a true trooper because she could have said, I'm done. And she didn't.
I'm just sitting in the bus the rest of the time.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yep.
I'm not participating. Yeah.
That would have been me.
Absolutely. What else did we miss?
Okay.
What else do you have?
I'm sure you guys did this, and you guys out there in Yarny Land
Yarny Land.
have done these.
Oh, pom-pom makers.
Oh no,
No?
one for you, my lady. No, looky.
Oh, your Brady Gus bracelet.
Oh, now she's going to have to teach me.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll teach everybody. So it ends up making this.
Oh,
I'm gonna call it an I-cord, but it's a braided thing, and I just use scrap yarn. Make yourself a round cardboard thingy
Yeah.
with 8 sections.
Okay.
Okay, and then do you put one yarn in each of the 8?
No,
No.
all but one. So you have
Oh.
7 yarns, and you have 1 open spot.
Okay.
Okay. So always keep the open spot to yourself. And you count 1, 2, 3 up.
Mhm.
Okay. Right-handers are going to do it from the right side. Left-handers are going to do it from the left side. Whichever way you want to do it, go 1, 2, 3 up. Take that one and put it into the one that's facing you.
Oh, okay.
You need to put all of yours
I
in except for one.
yeah.
I would take this one,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and put it here.
And put it there. Now
And then
put the empty one in front of you again and 3 up and put it in front of you. That's it. That's all you do. Turn it, put the empty one to you. Take the one that's 3 away. Take that one off and put it towards you. That's it. That's all you do. It's mindless. You sit there, watch a movie. I literally did this much watching half of an episode of Good Doctors.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
So then what do you do? What do you
Okay.
use this for?
I don't know.
Whatever.
You can use it for whatever you want. You can make a bracelet out of it.
Yeah.
You could make a loopy thing for the outside of. You could do it as a drawstring for your yarn bags.
Oh, this would make great drawstrings.
Anything.
This is why
And this is, and you could use any weight yarn. You could use
Yeah.
any fiber yarn. I just happened to
Okay.
pull 7 different colored soft weight yarn. Great
Okay.
thing to do
gotta-
with your
you got to
So
make sure
you
you
have
don't-
grandkids
three.
or.
Count to 3.
Yep. Take that one out and put it into the one in front of you. Yep. Now move the empty space towards you. Count 3 up. And move. Move that one. That's 4 up. That's 4 up.
I don't know.
Only
how to
3.
count.
Only 3, dear.
I told you I can't count past 2.
And I can tell you guys right at the beginning, because I just made these templates. Right at the beginning, they're tight.
They
And
are.
but once you
And I still
once
can't
you get to
count.
this,
We got to
They
make
loosen
sure
up
you
a
don't
little.
tangle them down here. You got to.
yeah, you do have to
Untangle 'em a little.
untangle them. But it makes fun
Oh,
little.
looks like an octopus.
I said jellyfish.
From
a
little
Jellyfish. Yeah.
I think it would make a great.
It's a cute little.
I think it'd be a great bracelet, but I also think it would be great for something that you would potentially do an I-cord for, in replacement of it. You could use any size yarn. You could do this with bulky.
Who that's for?
You could do it with whatever you want.
Well, you know what? This would make a cute little project for younger.
Yes, I think like I was
I
saying.
think I'm going to teach my nieces this.
Yeah, isn't it cool? We
Yeah.
make great friendship bracelets.
Oh, yeah.
For the kids in school, but I also think that there's uses for us and us older folks that are
So-
doing more sophisticated
Yeah.
crafts.
That's cool. Thanks.
What what spurned this idea the other night?
You know what? I saw it on probably a TikTok or a YouTube or something, and I went, my grandma used to do this.
I've never seen this before.
Mhm.
So, something new for you guys if you want to try
It's really,
using your scrap yarn.
yeah, it's
And
really
it makes
easy.
a cool little cord. It makes an awesome cord.
Look, I just did some and I was just sitting here. It's already like
Yeah.
growing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Thank you, Sue.
Snazzy Sue.
I think it took me longer to cut out the freaking circles out
Oh,
of the cardboard
I'm sure it
than
did.
it did for me to get this much of this one done. And I thought, well, if I do it, at least I got to give it to you guys so you can take it home.
Oh,
I
I
thought
love it.
Izzy would just love that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And what a great, I just did 7 equal
Okay.
lengths. I wouldn't make them really long because even at this length, they do tend to get tangled down here.
That's okay. You could just do this. And
If you were using real wool, you could splice it and
You
add
could
on
splice
to it
it.
if you needed it longer.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Exactly. The possibilities.
Of what you could do with it.
The
really.
This would
possibilities.
make
Yeah.
such cute drawstrings for my bag.
Yes. I'm telling you,
Oh.
girl.
Yeah.
And then the drawstring would be handmade too.
Yeah.
Right.
There you
Mind
go.
blown. Or you know, like my my bend and snap hat, which I seriously, that's gonna be the next thing that I cast on because I made one. I have the pattern written. I made one and I sent it to my daughter to
And you never got
take
that.
photos of it on a head that looks better than mine. For right? I mean, no, for pattern photos, right? And she proceeded to move and lose it.
Now, which hat is this?
Bend and snap.
Bend and
I remember you
snap.
making it.
Okay.
Because I made it with Leading Men's colorway bend and snap. And so I contacted them and I'm like, I'm writing a pattern and I used your yarn for it. Are you okay if I use bend and snap as the name on the pattern? They're like, no, go for it. That would
Yeah.
be great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to
Use it.
not post
you
the
didn't
pattern
post it.
because I don't have photos of the damn thing. But at any rate, it's like a bag hat. It has a drawstring top.
Oh,
That would be-
yes.
Right? It's a double rimmed
Yes.
brim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a drawstring. It looks like a
drawstring.
looks like a bag.
Yeah.
So can you get more of that colorway still from them, Leading Men? Do they still make that colorway?
Bend and snap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Remember they dyed it for me for the color, the
Bend and snap?
not bend and snap, carnival.
Carnival, but that's a colorway that they currently still have. I'll have to
Yeah.
go to their website and see
Yeah.
if they still have bend and
Mm.
snap.
Yeah.
Or otherwise I might have to change the name of the
I think.
hat.
Yeah, Izzy
Oh,
will
we got
enjoy
New Hampshire
this.
in the house.
New Hampshire.
Izzy will enjoy this.
Yeah.
And she baked us some goodies this weekend.
She did. Cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies and chocolate cake.
That was really amazing. I had a piece
I
of it
know,
yesterday.
and I'm gonna make some brownies tonight.
Are you? Oh, you're just gonna
Yeah.
have chocolate all over the place, aren't you?
My husband is not scared of chocolate. He's not scared of it at
I
all.
love chocolate.
I came in yesterday. I had ran over to the grocery store to pick up a few things, and I came in, and he was here, and I'm like, "So I see you got into the chocolate chip cookies." I did, but I left you a couple. He didn't see the bag sitting over here.
Oh.
I go, "Did you eat them all?" And he's like, "No, there's 1 or 2 left there." So he like snarfed like half the bag.
I didn't even eat one yesterday
Well, you should have one today.
Yeah.
before Jamie gets back home because
Yeah.
Right.
You better
Right.
eat a piece of cake too, because when Jamie goes, there might not be any left.
I'm sure there will be some left,
Yeah.
but there won't be come Tuesday. If there is any, it'll just go with me
to work.
to work.
Oh yeah, we have Monday off.
We do have Monday off.
Oh, yeah, you guys do.
Tomorrow.
I have every Monday off.
Ooh, Karen, we know
Shush
that
up. We
retirement
know,
life.
Karen.
That's when we can
She's
really
such a
use
Karen.
the Karen term because you really are Karen.
Yeah, but when you're off, we do try to get
We
together.
do try.
to knit.
But we got together yesterday instead because 3 of us were free yesterday.
So,
So,
that was
we do
fun.
try.
That's good. That's going to be fun.
Yeah,
That's
Well, you guys are, it's the exact same colors.
I know.
I love it.
I know. And
I love it.
I think it's great. And you said you saw this on YouTube or TikTok?
Something
TikTok,
like that.
YouTube,
Okay.
Instagram. I'm not sure where I saw it.
I mean, it totally makes that friendship bracelet vibe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you remember doing them when you were little and you'd have to have the piece of tape,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I take-
Oh, my
yes,
God.
Yes. Yes.
But
This
this-
is
and
so
then
much
you're-
easier.
and then your
This
tape
is-
would lose its stickiness.
Yes. It does.
And they were
Or it would get long like this, and then you would safety pin it to your
Yes!
jeans.
Yes.
You'd safety pin it to your jeans.
And then the beginnings of those were always so fiddly though, but this
Yes.
made the beginning so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just it's addictive.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if you could do different patterns, like with
Oh, I'm sure you
different
can.
numbers of slots.
I'm
and,
sure you
like-
can. I'm sure you can. This is just the one that I saw. Just YouTube it. You know,
Hmm.
I don't know.
And just count to 3 and you're okay. Because we don't know how
Well,
to do
for this
that yet.
pattern,
Or if you only know how to count to 2,
just
you
do
count to 2 and do the next one.
Yeah.
That's true. 'Cause I get so frustrated with stuff sometimes when I'm knitting because count. One day I just did. I can't even count to 2 anymore.
Sometimes it's hard.
I don't
Oh,
like
I
4. I don't
Oh,
like 4.
No.
I hate 4. I
No.
hate counting to 4.
Numbers are hard. Words are harder. Numbers are hard.
Well, usually I'm totally good with numbers. Yeah.
Don't
Sorry.
snort your coffee.
I'm gonna fuck
Tea.
it up because it's past 3. It's
Yeah.
like more than 3, and
10 is hard too, I feel like.
10 I would just use a freaking marker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
See, I'm not going to use a marker because it doesn't seem like it's that far away. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, bitch, please, you can't count to 4. That's what it is. Right?
Well, you know what though? I do use markers on everything because if I don't, I'll mess
This
it up.
I had to because they both sides are similar, but one side has the yarn over.
Oh,
And so I had to put a thingy on
Oh,
the
a
front.
thingy on
Yeah.
one side.
yeah.
And I had to use like a really, really light one because I was doing that lace weight. So I was
Right.
like, oh, I can't use a heavy one.
Mm.
So
Oh, this is great. Izzy,
Well-
I have something for you.
I know, and I'm sorry if you don't get any knitting done anymore because you're making cords.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna apologize right now for the cord making, out there. In the world.
Actually, I don't know.
I had to figure out how to do, the friendship bracelets where
Right.
you can open it up
Right.
and then like somehow there's a double slide on it.
oh, yeah. To close them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out
I don't know.
how to do that.
Well, do you remember making the friendship bracelets with the gum wrappers?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Mhm.
Or I had-
Starburst wrapper. I mean,
or
all
the
kinds of
duct
stuff,
tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
Duct tape.
all the
Yeah.
different colored duct tape.
Yeah.
I actually
Mhm.
have a waste paper basket made out of folded paper like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet that's pretty neat.
Nice.
It's all from it's the thicker, like glossy magazine
Right.
stuff. So I just have to be careful what we use the waste basket for because you can't put anything wet in it.
No,
Don't put anything wet in it.
It might
Don't
fall
put your
apart.
snot rags in there.
So it's
Or-
more decoration than anything, but
Or
That
dump
would
your.
make a
I
great
love it.
like
someone
trinket
gave
dish.
Someone gave it to me. This waste-
Nice. I wonder how long
I
it took them to make it.
forever. It's been forever since I've
Mhm.
made those things out of gum wrappers.
I'd sit in the back seat and I would chew all pieces of gum just so I
They have the wrappers.
my dad always had Wrigley's. My dad chewed gum all the time, so I would make him save his wrappers. For me.
Yeah.
We used Starburst wrappers. Those were hard because they're littler.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
and
used-
slipperier.
Yeah, we used all kinds of stuff for them.
I don't even remember how to.
I don't. Yeah. Eat me.
I would have to YouTube that shit
Yeah,
again just
me
to
too.
see how to
would.
do it.
Yes, I would.
And besides that, I don't chew that gum anymore because it's not sugarless. So, Oh, could you imagine trying to make one of those out of the Trident? That'd be like using the Starburst.
That would be so
Oh.
tiny.
Yeah,
Trident would be so small.
right. Yeah, no. No, thank you. I'll pass.
I used to take Zumba like 5 times a week. Like it was all the time I was going to Zumba. And the Zumba instructor one day had a piece of cinnamon gum still in the wrapper, I guess. So she didn't have and then she popped it in to chew it. Well, she didn't have anywhere to stick the wrapper in the middle of class. So she stuck the wrapper in her bra.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you get all sweaty and gross.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah. And smell.
It burned.
Ooh.
It burned her because of the cinnamon.
Because of the cinnamon.
Yeah, it burned her
I
skin.
bet it did.
Yeah.
Ooh, poor thing. Ooh.
Don't put a cinnamon gum wrapper.
Easier.
It
Yeah,
is.
it
They
is.
just peep right out.
Yep.
Right
They
out.
peek. Oh, are they cute?
These
look
probably
good.
wouldn't show as much.
Probably
Because
not.
they would be a little
But
shorter.
I think I'm almost due for a
trim.
haircut.
A trimmy trim.
You're not gonna go shorter, are you?
No, I'm just getting it trimmed.
Okay.
You're gonna go to
Okay.
that same shop.
I am. She just scheduled another cut for me.
Oh, good.
She
Because
goes,
that
"How
looks
is
good
this
on
time?" And I'm like, "Nope, I'll be in Alaska then. It'd be pretty hard for me to make it a hair appointment." She goes, "Okay."
Well, you could have
we'll go."
flown her in. You
I could have, but
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Oh, on my trip too, I got to go out on the helipad.
Oh, did you?
Well, aren't you freaking?
Joe got to go out on it twice.
How did you manage that?
We were concierge class.
Oh,
Don't ask me how.
that's Deb and
I don't know how.
Gail.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not bougie like that. But we bouged it up while we had it.
I'm quasi bougie like that when I fly.
Yeah.
Although it didn't fucking help me getting home.
No. it
Oh
didn't.
my God. I
That's
would have
the
sat down and
travel from
cried if
hell.
I were you.
Travel from hell.
That
I felt
was-
bad when I asked, did everyone make it home? And you're like, I'm still
In
waiting.
Seattle. I'm still in freaking Seattle. And my daughter's texting me. We're flying in. I see my house. Fuck you, kid.
You probably would have been better off flying
Flying
to
to her
hers
and
then-
driving home. Renting a car and driving.
or even then just flying from their home.
Her home. Yeah. You want? Yeah.
You probably would have been better off.
It would have been better off if the first fucking agent would have said, "There's issues with the flight. You're
Well-
not going to get there. Can I put you on Alaskan and fly you straight through?"
That would have worked.
That would have been perfect. But no. Took another 5.5 hours for me to even find another ticket agent.
Well, what I learned is I'm never driving from Indianapolis
Oh, to Chicago.
to Chicago to fly out of Chicago again because
Paid.
it was better flights, it was better priced, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Like all the things lined up and said, do this. I have told Joe, tell me, fuck no, hell no, whatever you have to do, that we're not trying to save some money and do that ever again.
Oh no, you're better off.
Well, what issues did you have?
We were
Chicago.
driving into Chicago. We gave us an hour extra to get there over because we know Chicago traffic, right? Like,
But did you take into account the time difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh yeah. Oh no, we did all the things. And we are driving and we come to a complete standstill. And there goes one tow truck, 2 tow trucks, cop, 3 tow trucks, 4 tow trucks,
Oh no.
5 tow trucks. And in Chicago, they have sirens just like the police, the tow trucks do.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize. Anyway, we sat for 45 minutes without moving.
Ooh.
Period.
Not good.
And then we ran into another traffic jam after that, which
Oh.
was kind of the expected type of traffic jam, right?
Yeah,
Not
but I
the-
mean, that's
not
what
the
happens
5
when
tow
you're
truck.
driving to Chicago.
Not the complete stop, just
Yeah.
you're gonna crawl.
Yeah.
We're gonna crawl now.
with
Nope.
nowhere to go. Like we literally could have put the car. I think I did at one point, just put it in park.
Well, yeah.
Hang
And turned off the engine.
Oh no, it was too hot.
Oh.
We had the
Oh,
air
okay.
conditioner going.
All right. Yeah.
Jamie had to turn his car off here when something happened with the exit ramp
Mm-hmm.
here at our
Mm.
exit.
Oh.
And he was like 5 cars back from being able to
To get off.
get off. And he sat there for like 5 hours.
He could have walked.
Like a mile from home.
Yeah, a mile from home.
Mm.
He's like, I just popped in a movie. I'm like, he's like, I plugged
Right.
in my phone
Yeah.
and just started watching a movie after, a little bit. He calls me and he's like, well, I'm right here. I actually drove over to the car dealership to see if I could get close to him to just
Bring you
go
home.
pull your car off to the side of the road
Yeah.
and
Walk
hop
over here.
the
Yeah.
fence and I'll take you home.
Off the fence.
Couldn't get that close to him.
So then we we had paid for parking off site because it was cheaper. And then there was a free shuttle to take you to the airport.
Right.
Well, if we had parked there, we wouldn't have made our flight.
Right.
So I'm telling Joe, cancel it. Call this number, cancel it. Because we had to cancel it by 2 p.m. or else we'd have to pay for it. And it was like 1:45.
Oh.
I'm like, hurry up, get it canceled. I said, we're just going straight to the airport, folks. So we drove straight to the airport, having to change the GPS, etc., to figure out how to get to a specific parking lot. GPS / navigator error / husband error takes us to the hourly parking. And it's one way. In. You can't turn around. You can't, by the time we realized where we were headed, there was no takesy backsies. So we literally got our little ticket, drove into the airport parking, drove out of the airport parking. It was $3 just to literally drive through it. Just to say, hi, parking lot.
We're leaving again.
And then go find the correct parking lot. Then I left my phone in the car.
Oh,
we get on the bus to go to the train to go to the airport. And I realized on the bus that I don't have my phone. So we stayed on the bus, circled all the way back
around.
Joe runs and goes and gets it. Forgets his debit card in the car. It was like the perfect storm. I was like, I'm never flying out of Chicago. Some of these things I can't blame on Chicago, right? Like some of these other things were just things. But I was like, I'm never flying out of Chicago. This is why the Indianapolis airport is ranked number 1, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie and I have flown out of Chicago before, but here's how you navigate the whole Chicago issue. You go up there the day before. And you stay over in a hotel. You pay their $30 parking thing, and you leave your car in their lot.
Yeah.
Take an Uber to the
traveling-
freaking airport.
I was traveling with my cheap husband and my cheap father-in-law. Yeah, that was going to happen, unfortunately.
Well, I changed my flight for the flight home because I wasn't supposed to get until Saturday till 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got to fly home with Deb and her husband and Gail.
Did they whack you for a big fee to do that?
It was like $359. But I got home at a decent day.
In time?
Yeah. And you were still
traveling.
I was still having fun with Dawn and her husband.
Yeah. At the airport.
Were they on the same flight as you?
Yeah, and it was so funny because
oh my gosh.
We didn't actually catch up with each other until like 11. We didn't know we were both traversing the airport, going back and forth and back and forth. And then they stopped and had lunch someplace. I'm by myself, whatever. And so finally, they saw me at one of those banks where you plug all your shit in and sit there and do whatever. I was watching a movie or whatever it was I was doing. And they saw me and came over. And then we realized we were on the same flight, the exact same flight.
Good.
And so then they find out that I'm in first class. And when we got to the place, they were asking to see if they could get bumped to first class because they were, as they called it back in the cattle right?
Cattle car.
And they're like, if we can, we're going to be walking by you in the walk of shame. And I go, I'll just point and laugh. Don't worry. They ended up getting bumped to first.
Oh, nice. Good. So you guys
so we were all in first class.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Senior said, I wonder where they were going. Must have been. Yeah, it had to have been a
Had
bad
to have been a bad
Had
accident.
to have been. And then want to make the peacock shawl. That sounds interesting, Maggie. Peacock shawl. It's a free pattern.
It's a free pattern. Peacock.
We should probably let these ladies.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you guys go,
Oh,
and we're gonna have to look up the peacock shawl now. Thank you, Maggie, for
Oh, yeah.
doing that to us. Because
she'll throw stuff out there every now and then.
She
My
does.
forced to look for.
I'm intrigued. by
I
the
am
peacock
too.
shawl.
Yeah.
And my phone's way over there. I'll look
Yeah.
it up
Yeah,
in a
my
minute.
phone's
And mine's over there. Yours is over there.
We're
They're
everywhere.
scattered.
We have devices scattered.
Yeah, we do.
We shall let you go. We've taken up an hour and 10 minutes of your time just jibber jabbering. Have fun making
Yeah, really.
making your cords. They
Yeah.
are fun to do.
Yeah.
I know it's not a touchscreen.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
And, you
Oh,
can
you're
do it.
gonna do
She's
it?
gonna do it. Okay.
All right. Love you guys.
See you